Tonight's results will give us a clearer picture of what's going to happen in November, a general election race that is actually on the mind of most Americans. CBS News polling shows 50% of registered voters think about the race a lot, 36% think about it some. But what does all that thinking mean for the election itself? To help us break down the state of the race in voters' minds, Lynn Vavreck joins us from Los Angeles. She's a Marvin Hoffenberg Professor of American Politics at UCLA. She's also written co-authored indispensable books examining the 2012, 2016, and 2020 presidential races. Lynn, it's good to be with you again. When you look at this election, the first of its kind since 1892, two-thirds of the country says they don't really want to see another Trump-Biden rematch. What do you think about are some of the most important things that we should keep in mind about the electorate as we head towards November?
I think that you're right. Every day we hear about nearly everyone in the population wishes that this race could look and take shape differently than it is. But I think that it would be a mistake to make the inference that that means people won't care when November comes along, that people are going to stay home. I think wrapped up in all of that is the very real belief by nearly everyone that a lot is at stake. And so I wouldn't confuse those two things, the lack of enthusiasm for the candidates with the lack of realizing how important the contest is.
Such a great point. Give me a sense of how closely people are paying attention to the race now, and then help me understand at this stage of the race, how much should we pay attention to these head-to-head matchups in polling, and also the numbers inside of a lot of polls about how various constituent groups feel about their likely party nominees?
Yes. As you keep saying and reminding viewers, it's 8 months away, and that is a long time, and a lot is going to happen between now and then. And so I suspect you will see these numbers tightening. They may be wide right now for lots of reasons, one of which is that the Republicans have had a bit of a contest, and that keeps those candidates in the news and keeps voters engaged in that contest. And the presumed Republican nominee has been in the news a lot, rallying his supporters because of these legal proceedings. And all of that is important. That really does remind voters, hey, you are for me. Don't forget that. Now, Joe Biden is president. He's in the news all the time, but he's not in a fight, either with an opponent or with the legal system. And I think that's a factor here, too. And I think those gaps are going to close.
And so, as a final question, Lynn, does Biden have to assemble a pro-Biden coalition or an anti-Trump coalition? And a version of the same question for Trump. Is he building a pro-Trump coalition or an anti-Biden coalition?
Yes, both. Both to both. And so in this election, if we had to make one prediction, I think we could all agree that it is going to be very close. 2016 was close. 2020 was closer by half. This one's going to be close. So you want to take and get every vote you can any way legally that you can get it. So both your proponents and the people who don't like your opponent, take them all.
All right, Lynn Vavreck, thank you so much again for helping us understand some of this.